Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has provided important injury updates concerning captain Martin Odegaard and key defender William Saliba following the team's commanding 3-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. The sight of Odegaard being forced off in the first half due to another shoulder issue has raised serious concerns, especially as it's the second consecutive home game where he's been troubled by the same problem. Odegaard initially injured his right shoulder 3 weeks ago during Arsenal's 5-0 win over Leeds. After recovering enough to make a brief appearance at Anfield and then representing Norway in 2 international fixtures, he had expressed confidence that the problem was behind him. However, a heavy collision with Jurrien Timber in today's clash against Forest left him unable to continue, forcing him off in the 18th minute. When asked about the situation, Arteta admitted it appeared very similar to the earlier injury, but stopped short of confirming whether it was in the exact same spot. He explained that Odegaard was in too much discomfort to continue, but reassured fans that doctors did not believe surgery would be necessary. Arteta said that last time, the midfielder managed to cope with the pain in just a few days, so the club is hoping for a similar outcome. Whether or not he will travel with the squad to Bilbao for Arsenal's upcoming Champions League opener against Athletic Club is still uncertain. The same uncertainty applies to William Saliba. The French defender made an unexpected return to training on Friday after suffering an ankle knock at Anfield. While he completed the full training session and reported no major issues, he admitted afterward that he still needed a few more days, as the recovery turnaround had been too quick. Arteta made it clear that he would not push the player against his own instincts, respecting Saliba's decision to prioritize full recovery. On the positive side, young Spanish defender Christian Mosquera has stepped up impressively in Saliba's absence. After showing promise against Leeds, delivering a mature performance at Anfield, and again looking solid today, Mosquera is proving himself as an exciting option for the future. Arteta praised his attitude, determination, and adaptability, highlighting the importance of having at least 2 strong players for every position in the squad. Even with several stars unavailable, Saliba, Odegaard, Kai Havertz, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal's depth was evident. New signing Christian Norgard didn't even make the matchday squad, while Declan Rice started on the bench. Explaining the decision, Arteta said he wanted to capitalize on the red-hot form of Mikel Merino, who had just scored 4 goals in 2 games for Spain. Arteta stressed that when a player is riding such momentum, it's vital to use that energy, while Rice remains ready to come in and make an immediate impact when needed. Meanwhile, Arsenal's new striker Victor Gyokeres continued his strong start at the club, scoring his 3rd goal in 4 Premier League appearances. The Swedish forward was full of praise for teammate Martin Zubimendi, who stunned fans with a spectacular volley and a well-taken header in today's win. Gyokeres admitted he had never seen Zubimendi pull off such a strike in training and was pleasantly surprised by both goals. The 3-0 victory was crucial for Arsenal, bouncing back strongly after a narrow 1-0 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield before the international break. The win also put the Gunners at the top of the Premier League table, ahead of Liverpool on goal difference, though the Reds still have a game in hand against Burnley. Gyokeres expressed his delight at settling quickly at Arsenal, saying the players and staff have made him feel welcome and part of the group from day one. He emphasized how much he's enjoying his time at the Emirates and credited fellow new signings Noni Madueke and Gyokeres for also making an impact. With so many fresh faces, Arsenal's squad looks stronger and more competitive than ever as they chase both Premier League and Champions League glory. Ahead of the match against Nottingham Forest, Arteta also spoke in his pre-game press conference about several key topics. He revealed that most of Arsenal's international players returned unscathed from duty, which was a big improvement compared to last season. On Bukayo Saka's recovery, he confirmed that the winger is progressing well but still needs time before returning to action. Arteta also praised new signing Piero Hincapié, explaining that Arsenal had tracked him for years and were delighted to finally secure his services, especially after Jakub Kiwier's departure. He highlighted Hincapié's versatility, experience, and ability to fit into different systems as major assets for the team. Arteta further reflected on the importance of competition within the squad, saying it's a positive problem when multiple players are performing at a high level. He also touched on the ongoing contract discussions with Saka and Saliba, noting that both players want to remain at the club long term, which is a huge boost for the team's future stability. Overall, Arsenal fans have reasons to feel optimistic. Despite the injury setbacks to key players, the squad's depth, strong performances from new signings, and the winning mentality Arteta has instilled all point toward a season filled with potential success. With the Champions League opener against Athletic Club just around the corner, the focus now shifts to whether Odegaard and Saliba can recover in time. But either way, the Gunners look ready to rise to the challenge.